Hey everyone, and welcome to Vlogmas Day. I don't even know. I am leaving work now, and today has been a day. Basically, it was just a really terrible day. I work in bookkeeping and payroll, and one of my clients got a dreaded letter from the IRS, and this is actually a problem that I have been working on for him for an entire year to get straightened out. And the worst part is, this is from a previous bookkeeper that made this mistake, and it's taken an entire year to try to get this resolved. I thought we had it resolved back in September, and then another letter comes, which is one of the worst feelings ever whenever your client brings in a letter and says, I got a letter from the IRS, what is this about? And then you gotta like look at it and you're just like, you're gonna have to give me time to figure it out because they don't make it easy. So long story short, I think I got the problem figured out, but of course, right now you can't even get through to the IRS on the phone to even talk to a representative at the moment. Sometimes they'll let you just sit on hold for about 2 or 3 hours before they even get to you, but that was not even an option right now because they are that far behind. They're just like, nope, call back, won't even put you on hold. So I literally had to devote my entire work day to trying to resolve this issue and actually trying to figure out what even the problem is, because like I said, they do not make it easy at even telling you what the problem is. Of course, I can't get through to anybody, there's no one to contact, so the only way is to mail things in, which takes like a minimum of 6 weeks to even get processed, so yay. And then on top of that, I finally had a few minutes to try to edit a video for Vlogmas, and I am doing this kind of like pre-filming and vlogging and flipping them on and off, but I have just messed up. This weekend really kind of threw me for a loop. I had company over, so I wasn't able to film as much, I wasn't able to edit as much, so I was really hoping on being able to have time to edit today, which did not happen because the video that I had pre-filmed was all blurry, and that happened with a couple other videos that I have. I don't know if something's wrong with my camera or if a setting got messed up or something, but it was out of focus the entire time, and I know how frustrating it is to watch an out of focus video. So unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to try to re-film that video tonight and see if I can refilm it, edit it, and upload it, and I'm still behind, so I'm just gonna have to accept that, and these little defeats just feel so bad at times. They really just feel so bad. But on the flip side, I did DoorDash some food. I am starving, and it should get home right about when I do, so I do have just those little tiny things to look forward to in the end. So yeah, we're gonna drive home now, have some good food, and just try to take it like one step at a time and just try to have a good relaxing rest part of my night. Like I said, I do still have to film, edit, and do everything else, but I will try my best. Yes. All right, we got the goods. Went for Panda Express. Aw, yeah. I got the orange chicken, the honey walnut shrimp, and then I got half noodles, half rice, and we got some of their little veggie spring rolls. I'm so starving. I skipped lunch today because I was so busy at work, so we're gonna chow down and try to get some stuff done tonight. All right, let's see what the fortune says. Your vibrant personality lights up the room. Oh, thank you, Panda Express. Also, I'd like to take the time to just point out the fact that I never know what is gonna ever like be what people want to see video wise, and I uploaded a clean with me video, and that has by far gotten like more views than any of my Vlogmas videos so far. So I guess you guys like watching me clean? Which brings me to my next point. Last night, it was my off day for vlogging, and I have been in a bit of a cleaning mood lately, and I decided to organize my junk drawer, and I wish I would have filmed it now because maybe that would have been something people would have liked to see. But this is my junk drawer. It is now organized, so if you had seen it before, you would have been amazed, because it was like to the point of like nothing is coming in, nothing is coming out type of situation. Like drawer would not close, things would get caught. So this may be still pretty junky to some people, but honestly, this is like way better than than what it was. So yeah, I organized my junk drawer and I think it turned out pretty good. I'm gonna really try to make sure I keep it clean this time. I say that every time, and about every, I would say maybe like every 2 years, I decide, okay, it's so junky, I can't deal with it anymore. So we'll see how long this lasts. But this is also a sign, if you have a junky junk drawer, this is your sign to go clean it out. Take the 45 minutes or whatever it takes. It'll make you feel a lot better. I promise it made me feel so much better. All right, I am rendering my video and hopefully I will have that uploaded soon. But I think now I'm going to go take a shower and I'm going to use this, which is in my haul video that I just shared. It's basically like a little scalp massager that you can use in the shower. So I'm going to try this out and see what it's like. One random thing I wanted to point out, but one of the best things about living in an older home is having these old like little gas furnaces in your bathroom. These are absolutely clutch in wintertime, and I just lit mine. It's gonna warm me up, and I love showering with the gas heater on. Update on the scalp massager. I actually really like this. It was very comfortable, easy to use, and it didn't like slip out of my hand, especially since it's got these like little finger grip kind of spots there, and it felt really good. I'm gonna continue to use this, and maybe we'll see if my hair grows from the stimulation. Probably not, but it did actually feel quite good on the scalp. And update on the new candle we're burning. We finished up the iced blueberry biscotti one. That one was just so good. I feel like I went through it pretty quick, but I was burning it like non-stop, so I kind of went through it. But the next one we have, this one is called Wild Berry Jam Donut. This one I think came out at the same time as that one, and this one smells really good, but I don't think this one is as strong as the other one, but it does smell good. I just wish it had a little bit of a better like hot throw. But that is the candle for the moment. We're gonna use this one until it's completely gone, and then after that we'll pick a new candle. I've got my cute little pink bunny ears on, or cat ears I guess, and we are going to try the green tea and vitamin E cleansing balm from Shop Miss A that I just hauled. I'm really excited to see what this one is like. This one kind of reminds me of the one from Pharmacy, but it is way less strong in the scent. Like, it's so subtle. So I'm just going to use the little spatula that came with it and dig into the product a bit. I'm gonna get about that much, and I just kind of like to warm it up between my fingers and then start rubbing it on my face. Ooh, you can definitely get more of the smell once you're actually like applying it to the face. It's breaking up the makeup pretty easy. Okay, the real test is seeing how it takes off the eye makeup, so we're gonna try doing that. I want to be very careful not to get this in my eyes because, like I said, it kind of like blurs my vision when I'm wearing contact lenses. I know I could tell I got a little bit of it in my eye. Okay, I feel like I did a pretty good job at removing the makeup, and I don't feel like I have to like necessarily like cleanse any residue off my skin. I just like to use like a wet washcloth and just kind of rub it over and just remove any little bit that is left, but my skin doesn't feel like sticky or anything. Some people have said that they've had problems with that after a cleansing balm. They feel like then they have to use a cleanser to get rid of the cleansing balm, but I don't really feel like that's necessary for me. So on my first impression of this, I'd say I like it. I don't think it's really necessarily anything like spectacular, and I have tried several cleansing balms before and I find them all to be pretty similar to each other, but I do like this one, and I feel like it's a very affordable price at about $8 or so. I think that this would be a good one to try if you are not familiar with cleansing balms and if you've never tried one before and you don't want to go for like a super expensive one. I feel like this is a good option. Now I want to use like a little bit of a toner just to kind of even out my skin and see if there's any like makeup residue left over. I'm sure there's going to be just a little bit, but I always feel like toner is really when I can tell if there's any like little traces of makeup left over. And yep, there was just a little bit, not terrible, but definitely a little bit of makeup left over, which is always like why I love doing toner. Also trying to help like kind of shrink the pores a little bit. I always find whenever I use toner consistently, my skin looks so much better, like so much better. Next, I like to use a moisturizer. The one I'm using right now, this is from Pharmacy. It's called Daily Greens. And this one, I think I got in a BoxyCharm. I'm almost done with it. I love finishing up products, especially when they're like products that I have a million types of, like moisturizers. For some reason, BoxyCharm would send like a moisturizer like almost every single box. And I love that because I love moisturizers, but it was so much. I had no chance of using it all up. And then this, I don't really think this does anything, but I'm using it to like use it up again. It was another BoxyCharm product. This is from 111 Skin Harley St. London. It's called the NACY Squared Pollution Defense Booster. I don't know what it does, but basically it says to like mix a drop of it into your moisturizer, which for me, that's just kind of like I feel like that's just kind of a cop out because I feel like it's just going to do whatever your moisturizer does. So then it's like, what was even the point of buying that product and putting it into something? I'm sure like there's some reason as for like what it's good for and stuff, but I don't know. I honestly don't feel any different than whenever I use my moisturizer alone versus when I use it with it. So at this point, I'm just mixing it in to get rid of it. Again, for my eye primer, another BoxyCharm product. I have been unsubscribed from BoxyCharm for probably at least an entire year now, and I have barely made a dent. I have like everything. Actually, right over here, you can see in the reflection of the mirror. This is where I keep all of like my BoxyCharm kind of stuff. I don't know why I keep it separate. I just do. But I try to like not use it until like I need something from there. So I've got a huge stash of stuff. This is called Earth Harbor Aqua Aura Reparative Eye Cream. It looks like this. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. This to me smells like Thanksgiving stuffing, and I don't really like it. It's supposed to be like a seaweed under eye cream, but I am really not feeling it. And then I'm using the little eye cream applicator, like eye massager thing that I got from Shop Messay. This actually feels really, really good on the skin. The only thing is that it's not very good at like pushing the like product in the skin. Like you can see, it's still like on my skin. I definitely have to use my finger to actually work the product into my skin. But I do like using this like little applicator tool to like dip into it. And it also feels quite nice under the skin because it is so cold. So I kind of like to use it like after I've worked the under eye cream in. And I was gonna use this mask, but I just remembered that I just did my whole skincare routine, so I don't think I should do a sheet mask on top now. So I will just have to save this for next time. We will try it out and see how it works with the sheet masks, but darn it, I was really wanting to use this and I totally forgot. It slipped my mind. All right, so I am pretty much just gonna like detangle my hair now and call it a night. I know I promised you guys we were gonna make soap and it just didn't happen this weekend, so we're gonna try to hopefully work that in sometime this week, and I will vlog it because I've been so excited to make this soap for a while now. So I will definitely make it happen before the end of Vlogmas, so don't worry, we will make it hopefully next video, but if we don't make it, please be lining up with me. Okay, and I did decide to do the little hair octopus curl thing again. I tried it on, I think, day 1 of Vlogmas, and I really, really liked how the curls turned out. So I'm going to try it again. We're going to do it overnight. It looks a little silly, but it is what it is. And we're going to see if it was just a fluke the first time that I got to work, or if it really is the go-to heatless curl method. The only thing is, and this has been a problem with every type of like heatless curling of any type I've ever had, is like when the little ends just kind of stick out like this. Like there's kind of no good way to really do the ends. We're gonna sleep with this on, and hopefully in the morning we'll have beautiful curls again. All right, I'm getting ready for bed, and I'm trying to like not do as much screen time before bed, so I have gotten back into reading, and I'm trying to like read physical books. I like to switch back and forth between my Kindle and like an actual hard copy book. So Nancy Drew was a big part of my childhood, and I'm getting back into Nancy Drew. It's just like really fun and nostalgic books for me, and I'm rebuilding my collection, but I started this one last night. These are just really fun, easy, kind of nostalgic reads for me. Like I literally started it last night and I'm already like halfway through, so they're just really good, you know, quick reads. And then of course I have my beautiful Nancy Drew bookmark here that I got off of Etsy from a shop called The Bookish Den, and I love them. I ordered more bookmarks from them for some gifts for people, and I just love it so much. So I'm gonna read just a little bit and call it a night. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Okay, I just took out the little curl things, and we got another good like set of curls. I need to like brush them out a little bit and separate them, but I think this is pretty good for heatless curls. This is definitely my go-to hair curling tool now whenever I want to do a heatless curl. So I'm gonna separate it a bit and head off to work. All right, and this is what it looks like brushed out. There's still just a little kind of like couple funky spots, but it'll all kind of loosen up throughout the day, and I don't like to like super brush it out at the beginning, otherwise curls will fall out quicker. So I just like to brush it a little bit and just kind of let it naturally fall out on its own. So yeah, this is definitely a go-to hairstyling tool for me. Anytime I want to do heatless curls, this is gonna be the one.